tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Top of the morning, do you? Top of the morning. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a good day. Mine has been all right so far. I'm feeling better, so that's always a good thing. Just doing a little bit of sharing today. Hi, Amber. I'm sharing, but it told me over here that you joined because you said hello. You said hello. No, all said hello. I'm sharing this to more places. I wasn't too big on the doing with Instagram. It changed things. Just too much. All right, that's enough sharing. Yay! Ingrid found her cell phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 places. You leaving?
No, I just wanted to let you know, whatever you're on right now, it did not notify me that you're live, so other people might not know.
Oh, they know. They're on.
Okay.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
So 9 different places that I'm thinking about sharing, but I have to sit here and do it. It just made me sound lazy. I want to shave it all off. I do. But it's progress, man. Progress. We talk about stubbornness today. I think we may know a little. Oh, I was also going to share it to WhatsApp. That's what it was. See, too many things. It says NA comments. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Nan comments. All right, there. We got some Saturday football today. Broncos are playing today, so makes me wonder what I'm going to do with my Sunday. And I already got all my laundry done. So I usually do that on Sundays. Don't manhandle. It's going to be a good game. We haven't played the Lions in a while. I'm a fan of the Lions because they've always been underdogs. So as long as it's a good game, man, that's what I go for. Hi, Michelle. I'm glad you were able to make it. Phone's going off. Just make sure it isn't. Okay. It's about Christmas. My sister's having Christmas, and I decided, yeah, I'll go. I don't even know who the fuck's gonna be there. Probably all my brothers. Well, my brothers and then my sister. I have 3 other sisters and a brother, but they're a different part of the family, and none of them even know each other. Not even know each other's names or anything. So, my mom will be there. Whether Wendell will be there or not, that's the man that raised me. I don't know. Oh, we'll see. Doesn't matter. I really don't care. I'm gonna go. Hey, Chris, you snuck in there. Good to see you, buddy. Glad to hear from you. All right. Stubbornness. Man. Whew. You know what else we call stubbornness? Denial. We also call it denial. Let's see what the dictionary says to say about it. Determination not to change one's attitude or position on something. Ooh, like my drinking. Or pretty much any of my own ideas that I thought I came up with myself, right? What is a word for a stubborn push person? Common synonyms of stubborn are dogged, mullish, obstinate, and pertitious. I suck at that word. Pertinacious. Pertinate. So tenacious, but the opposite. What causes stubbornness? Stubborn people are often fearful of change. Does it suck when the dictionary describes us? Okay. Now, it may not mean this now, okay, but it certainly was me before, right? Which means I have every chance of going back to being that person. I've already shown I can be that person. I can certainly go back. I can go back in a minute. Easy. At an unconscious level, they perceived attempts to change their mind as personal attacks. Okay? So why is it that the doctor and all these people couldn't get through to us? Because they all wanted something from us. Change. They all wanted change from us. And we weren't going to have that. We perceived that as a personal attack. I sure the fuck did. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. I forgot to do this, so I thought this was a great time to sneak it in. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I am your host. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. So, changing our minds on things. And we can go, there is a reading on this, by the way, which I will be getting to here shortly. I don't have this memorized. You would think Dion would, considering he has everything memorized. There's a principle, which is a bar against all information, which is proof against all arguments, and which cannot fail to keep a man in everlasting ignorance. That principle is contempt prior to investigation. And that's it. Contempt prior to investigation. That's where our stubbornness is coming in from. And I'm 53, and sometimes there are people younger than me that make suggestions. And I'll tell you, sometimes it's a little hard for me to actually take a look at that and make that change. Because I'm like, barely even been on this earth. What the fuck do you know? That's not going to serve me any good. That's not going to do me any good at all. In fact, that's going to make things worse for me. So what would be the opposite of being stubborn? I would think maybe open-mindedness might be the opposite of being stubborn, right? There are a lot of things. I'm going to tell you the biggest contention that's been in my life besides anger, my voice. Yeah. I know I'm loud. I'm louder than this. Okay. And I know that I don't hide my feelings. They don't come out. I will say it. My voice fluctuates. I've got a nice wide range. Oh, younger generation does know their stuff. I agree. And that is because they're a little bit more in tune with their feelings. And I am proud of them. But they didn't grow up faster than me. But we all go through our stuff, right? And that's and Michelle, thanks for bringing that up. Because here's the thing. Anything that we bring up is not an original idea. It's taken from somewhere else. Now, it might have originated in our head and started things off, but I would say my biggest flaw when it comes to that generation is I tend to think that people know what I know. That's my flaw. So I tend to forget to explain some things. I just forget because I think you know. And that's an assumption that I have to watch out for. Right? Or assuming that they do know or know better. A lot of people are naive, including myself. You know, I love Amber working on the club with me because she got a different perception of it than I do. I have an old perception of an AA club and what it should look like. Well, that's a little outdated now. We didn't have Zoom then. We didn't have these other things then. AA is a little different now. And in some ways, I am certainly willing to conform to that to meet the needs of the newcomer, like Zoom meetings. I didn't tolerate those. I loved them. All right, let's get to the reading. Sometimes on those bad days we all have from time to time, it almost seems that God doesn't want us to be happy here on earth. And for those of us who believe in an afterlife, that he demands pain and suffering in this life as the price of happiness in the next. I don't agree. I don't necessarily agree. Yeah, let me rephrase that, because they're not really stating that. They're bringing forth a problem. Okay. Excuse me. The program teaches me that just the opposite is the case. Now, God wants me to be happy. Why would he want me to not be happy? Right? When people say, God tests my sobriety, no, he didn't make you walk down the liquor aisle in the grocery store. He make you fucking do that. Okay? Nobody ever held me down and forced me to take a drink. No one. No one ever did that. God never made me get in the car and drive drunk. God did not put me in sordid places. I did all of that. I did all of that to myself. He also did not stop me. If I have made the decision that I want to live that kind of life, he is going to let me. He is also going to allow me to live the kind of life I live now. In fact, he's more than okay with that. Okay? Now, here's the key. When I go down, God ain't helping me. God ain't helping me. I'm getting help, but it ain't God. No. Deja vu. I just had serious deja vu. I probably read this before. Right? So, but when we go up, God is there. So if you imagine life, this line right here, right? This is life. Well, let's move it over here because I'm right-handed, right? This is us. Okay. So we were here and we were playing at the game of life. See, our lives were going up and down, but they were under the bar. See, now we live here in the bounce. Can't be up here. Nope. Bad, good. Right? This is, yeah, Chris, you're right. This is where freedom is. That's where freedom is. And freedom is a wonderful thing. That's why we do what we do. So we can be free of our own bullshit. I was the problem, man. I'm still the problem. It's great. That's great shit, man. I'm glad I'm the problem. I want to be the problem. I can change me. God wants me to be happy right here on earth right now. When I allow him to, he even will point out the way. Do I sometimes stubbornly refuse to look where God is pointing? You're like, God, fuck you, God. I'm so tired of this shit. I hate you. I don't ever go that. Let's not go that far. All right? a couple weeks ago, I was pissed. I'm like, dude, I don't even want to talk to you today. I'm so mad. Okay, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Because we have learned that we do not take out our anger on our people anymore. But we're still going to take it out on the person we love the most. Us. Us. And God. We're going to take it out on us instead. That's just as bad. We can't do that. We have to solve these things. Okay? A lot of times, life is a matter of agreement, awareness, acceptance. Can I change that right now? Nope. Am I going to let it control my whole day? Fuck to the no. You know, I've noticed that because, like lately there's been some people that have been trying to cause controversy for me, and before would have just nod at me, and this time around it's just like, whatever. It is what it is, and fact is fact, and we move on. There's only so much that I can do. All right. And I've got to take care of me first, because if I don't take care of me first, I can't take care of anybody else. So today I pray that I am not playing the perennial sufferer, dragging around in the boots of tragedy and acting as if my suffering is the only ticket to heaven. Playing the martyr. I do that. I play the martyr. I used to do it quite a lot. My PTSD loves to be the martyr. Loves it. It's the only way it knows how to handle it. It doesn't know. PTSD only knows pure sadness or anger, like rage, anger. It doesn't know. My PTSD doesn't understand anything else. Okay? It just knows those two things. So I can't live with it. Okay? I don't have to live with my PTSD. Okay? Otherwise, if I did that, then I would just have to continue staying at home. May I look around at the goodness and the greenery of earth, which is the testimony enough that our life here is meant to be more than just one pitfall after another. May no misconception of God as master trapper waiting in every thicket to snare us distort my relationship with a loving, forgiving higher power. Today I'll remember there is more to life than suffering. My mom used to tell me to stop being a martyr. I was surprised she knew such a word. Yeah. Just notice these extremes that we're talking about, right? We're either the shit, we're top dog, or we're shit. Here, right? Can't be here. Okay. There's only one, and I don't like calling a person, but it's only God that I allow to determine my worth. Okay. In other words, do I know that I'm worth a lot? Yes. And I know this because God told me so. He has shown it to me. And how has he shown that to me? Well, he's done that by putting certain things in my life, certain people in my life that he knew that I would need in order to accomplish what it is that I'd like to accomplish. Or in other words, what his will is. And what his will is for me is to help as many people as I can while I'm here. And I'm pretty serious about that. I love doing it. Tomorrow I'm going to be speaking with a young lady whose son is having a hard time with alcohol. Okay. And that came from a person that works with us here quite a lot. I don't like sharing names, right? But they think of us, and we can help these people out, right? So, hopefully this person is wanting help. If they're not wanting help, I do have another step for them, right? It's called an interventionist. Okay, interventionists are better. Again, we're great at making unwilling people willing, but an intervention can do an even better job of it sometimes. Okay, it really depends on the situation. So remember that we are responsible. We have been given the life that God gave us freedom, and He gave us gifts, and now it's time for us to give those back. So everything you've been given, give it away. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I love you. Peace out and have a day.